Alright, we should be live now. Looks like the delay is like 20 seconds-ish. Yeah, I was almost at the 50 seconds it was last stream. But I did take a little bit more time this stream to double check to make sure that it wasn't that way. So, yeah, we should be live. Audio is hopefully working fine. If anything's too loud, please let me know. But, yeah. The plan for this stream is to first go complete the rest of the void. That's kind of where I left off last. There we go. And so, we'll start over in the void. We'll get done with the Rebirth NPC's questline, and then go and complete Ghost Under Fern. That's the plan for the stream. I like all of my streams, it's going to be a little bit unprofessional since I am terrible at making sure everything goes right. Where did I leave off? I think over here. Pink, yellow, yeah, I think we're on void. And taking a few more seconds to double check the chat. Yeah, okay, it looks like my phone's probably up to date. Yeah, it is. Hello, Megan. Thank you for coming out for another stream. The void should go by pretty quickly, and all the gems that we get will be really helpful for determining, or for the rebirth percentage that we'll get from gems. So, yeah. I don't mind that they fixed it, so you have to do the void. I mean, it was really expected, and does actually quite help a decent amount allowing people to get a few more gems. So. Hello, Marcos. What does the friendship thing do? Oh, the friendship boost over here, it gives you 25% extra gems from all sources, so that's pretty helpful. Yeah, it has been a while. I've been actually really busy with school and other real life stuff, so I've definitely been trying to be nice to be able to stream today. I have a question about rebirthing. Should I do gum grinding, then pick Master Hunter, or Lucky Eyes? What do you think is the best to do? I have the best vacuum and map pack. Yeah, I'd always recommend for you to go spend some time rebirthing, or grinding some gum before rebirthing. In terms of perks, I think Master Hunter is probably the best one to go for first if you're planning on getting a few rebirths. But Lucky Eyes isn't too bad either. But yeah, I'd definitely go for Master Hunter after grinding a bit of gum. And for some reason my nose decided to clog up right before I started streaming for whatever reason, so yeah. Where is the blue ring? Ah. There you go. Sometimes I just don't know where any of the rings are, so. Yeah, you definitely love them. Wow, this stream's going so much better than the last stream I tried to do. Last stream I tried to do, I had like a 45-second stream delay, and so every time someone asked a question in chat, it would take me like a minute to actually get the response to it. So, yeah. But yeah, we should be a pretty quick, like 30 minutes to get through all the void, kill the boss, and then collect all these gems, I think. And then once we're done with that, we'll go over and do Fern for her crate keys, and then hopefully record a little bit for my next video that I hope to release in the next week. So we'll see how it goes. probably won't be it's probably going to be around a 2-hour stream, not as long as I've done before, since I do have quite a few other things that I feel like I should do today. So, we'll see. I don't understand these gem quests, to be honest. Like, you get so much more gems than they really... You get, like, more gems than they need from one go, so they're kind of pointless, in my opinion. But, you know. Alright, actually I'm gonna go take a second to go blow my nose and fill up some water, so... Okay, there's my mic. It has been a long week. Yeah, I'm not really surprised that I'm not that well prepared for this stream. I kind of was just kind of fitting it in whenever it really works, so yeah. I don't have a really open schedule for this sort of thing anymore. During the break between my winter and spring quarter, I did have quite a bit of time to stream, and that was kind of why I had all those streams going. But recently I've got into school, and I've been needing to do a lot of school stuff rather than work on YouTube stuff, so that's been kind of why that's died off. I know a lot of, like, even myself, the only game I really play on Roblox anymore is Ghost Simulator, so a lot of people really like the game, which is really cool. Just double checking that my stream seems to still be going well. It looks like the audio is still working and everything. I wouldn't be surprised if audio just stopped working in the middle of it, but yeah. Hello, Just Jonas. Welcome to another stream. I know this one's a lot later than it's been a long time between this stream and the last one, but that is kind of how it is. Let's grab Gatekeeper while we're here. We'll grab that. And grab these last two quest lines before moving on to the blue island, or the green island, then we'll go to red. So, back even Coral. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long week for me, so, or a long few weeks actually. It's been like 2 weeks since I last streamed. That's quite a long time. Been quite busy with in real life stuff and other stuff like that, so it's really nice to see that still people are coming out despite the stupid amount of downtime I had between this and last stream, but Yeah. Did I already? Red. That's the next one I'm going to. There you go. This is the last one, I think. I kind of forgot the order. I'm hyped about the Metaverse event in Ghost Simulator. Honestly, I'm not doing the Metaverse event, but it's nice to see that Ghost Simulator will be getting a little bit of new attention from that event, so we'll see how that turns out. Yeah. Why do they have so long dialogue? Please, finish up. But, and that should be the first of Gar's quests. And then the next one should be, like, gems, I think. There we go. Yeah. I know a lot of people, streams are pretty cool. And a lot of people just kind of are, even myself personally, I really like to watch streams, and sometimes it's fun to see. I know I like messing around with things that maybe isn't that other people already know how to use, like Discord commands and stuff, and it kind of comes off weird if you're doing it in a public channel, so, but yeah. It's interesting to see how things look. Anyways, we're going looking for the red ring. Let's see, let's go find that. It's still pretty early in the morning for me. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, which is kind of my own fault. I stayed up playing video games. But, you know, not a lot of sleep for me is like 7 hours, so it's a lot more than most people get, so can't really complain too much. The event could be a huge event grab for people who want stats, trading mini ghostly visions for the... Oh yeah, I definitely understand that. With all the new content in Ghost Simulator, the event will just add on top of the amount of new content in the game, making things just so weird for all the new players joining. So, yeah. Definitely those mythical stat, 250 mythical, if you're allowed to buy keys like you have been recently, it'll definitely be weird seeing how many people have them and stuff. But yeah, we'll see how much stats they have and everything like that. Honestly, I won't need them stat-wise most likely, unless for some reason they're better than they're like the new third best pet in the game, which I really doubt, since that would be quite ridiculous to see. But I'm rocking ocular oversteers at this point in time. We'll see how this goes. There we go, grab those. 30 ghosts, and then I think it's just the little fragment left. Very long dialogue. I pulled 2 lucky cats back to back yesterday. Wow. That's a lot better than anything I've really had. So good, really nice job with that. That's pretty awesome. I know they aren't worth too much, being a minute between loot bags and all, but still, they are pretty nice to have stat-wise. Oh yeah. Definitely the Ocular Overseer pushed out Toasty and Inferno, even though they're really good stat-wise. They just don't have any of the attention they used to. It's definitely weird seeing such an easy pet to get with so high stats. If you grind at least. I mean, all the pets before were it's luck based, so you had to grind a lot of gems, which was hard since most people didn't have good stat pets. And then you also had to go get pretty lucky with getting some high stat pets. But yeah. Yeah, I know, I saw that. That was ridiculous. I'm assuming it wasn't truly back-to-back. It was just like there was a few crates between, but no legendary or godly at all. Would be my guess on what back-to-back means, but that's still incredible. If it was truly back-to-back, that I wouldn't believe that, to be honest. I wouldn't believe a truly back-to-back, like one crate then the next one. But yeah. What do I have used for glitchy gum? Alright, we'll sell and then we'll go do this boss really quick, and then we'll collect all the gems from all of these quests. Oh, we need to do a maze really quick. I think it's this way first. I could be completely wrong though. But I think it's this way. Pull this lever, go pull the red one. I'll have this memorized eventually. For now though, it's just kind of me running in circles until I find the correct stuff. And then I need to go pull the green one. I think I need to pull the purple one before that. Let's see. Yeah, the green one, I think it's... yeah, okay. Need to go pull the purple lever first. Oop. And then this way will open up. The lever should be there. Yeah. I think, you know, we can also go pull this. Or maybe? Yeah, we should be able to go pull this one. And then we need to go unpull a few things. Red, most notably, so. We'll go grab that, go grab red. And then I think we need to flip purple again too. Purple, red, purple, green, blue, purple, red, purple. Thank you, actually, that order is really nice. Thank you for confirming that I do need to go grab the purple again, if I wasn't lost. Apparently reading chat completely disorientates you. Alright, so we should be able to go on here, grab the purple, and then go find the staircase. Yeah, the odds are ridiculously, but that is a lot of crates that people have gone through, so I mean, it isn't like it is that rare for it to have happened, to one person, so, that's not actually as rare as you'd think, since there's been so many unboxing attempts. I have a question, like, 3 days ago I was doing Fins Elite questline, now I'm on Spaceship. Is that just grinding, or over grinding? That's just grinding, honestly. In one day I've gone one Rebirth, and I know people actually are a lot quicker at Rebirths than I am. I think the currently Wars is on doing 4 hours for a Rebirth. And then over here you just kind of follow this side wall. Ish. There we go. And then we can go fight the boss. Honestly, I just consider that grinding unless you, like, don't have game passes, at which point going through the back door is an absolute pain. Honestly, they really do kind of need to address how the backdoor grind works. Ninja's record is like 2.5 hours. That's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that includes some Robux spending on some skipping some quests, but still, that's It's like, oh, that's over 2 times faster than mine, which quite weird. But yeah, the double items game pass really does change how the game really works. So, yeah, if you're going through the back door without the 2 times game pass, it's really long, I've heard. So, yeah. But anyways, about a 25-second stream delay, it looks like. Isn't bad. So, we'll see. And once we're done with this, I plan on going back and doing Fern's questline, and then, or after I collect all these random gems, because this is a lot of gems that I get. Ah, that explains it. Looks like my mic was on my computer stuff, not my headphones. So we'll go change that around once we get to the vacuuming part of this. Why do you always hours? Okay, looks like the man. This is being like the worst boss fight I've ever done with boss bow. Doesn't help not having the heavy armor, but we'll see. It's also quite laggy, which is quite obnoxious. Sub hours. Kill mini boat counts as boss bow. Really? Interesting. We'll go see to do that. I do also need to get my mic checked out, so yeah. Hopefully we don't die. I know it's probably been the worst boss fight I've ever had, but alright, should be able to go check. Alright, there we go. Now the audio should be slightly better, hopefully. But yeah, we should be able to grab all this. I don't even know if I really need to be talking to him, but we'll see. If it gives us gems, it does help for a small boost in percentage. And if not, I guess we get a hero scrap. But yeah, let's go finish up all the quests here, grabbing all the gems from all of them. There we go. And this should give us about, I think, like 2 to 3 million gems, which will be like a percent boost or something to the amount of gems I get or the gem boost I get once I rebirth. Hello, Isaac. Hopefully everything's working well. I know it hasn't been quite the best streaming experience so far, but yeah. We're just going to grab all these and then go back and do Agent Fern again, or Ghost Hunter Fern, or whatever her name is. Grab the 25 crit keys from that, and then hopefully hop into some recording for the video that I planned. We'll see how it works. Because I also need to get a video on it at some point in the next few days, since I know that will be pretty nice to have out. Lots of gems from all this quests. Probably worthwhile probably worth the time to do these if you are pretty low on gems and need a small gem boost, or you want the small extra gem boost that you'll get from it for when you're here. The one thing I really find weird about this is that all of this, like ditties, Malkies, all are called the Resolution. All the Villa Elfer ones are called the Resolution, except for Coven K's, which is just called Coven K's Last Request, which is, I find it unique. But yeah, let's grab all this. Grab. Let's see. Yeah, that would be my chat not being working correctly. What Rebirth would you pick? I already picked Ghost Vision. What should I? Yeah, definitely go for the Master Hunter or whatever the multiple streams one is called. It's really helpful for being able to rebirth slightly quicker. You can skip Finsley and everything. Let's see. What am I doing? Let me check my settings really quick to make sure that I'm not missing something really obvious that has been draining everything. I mean, obviously Google Chrome's being an absolute pain. Ooh, that might be it. What was all those? I'll also close that. There you go. That should run hopefully slightly smoother, but yeah, it's still probably going to be pretty laggy. I know I don't have the best computer for this, so. We'll see. Hello. Thank you for coming out to the stream. This one I know it hasn't been the best stream I've ever done, since I have been going to be quite rushed and just not as well thought out as any of my other ones, but we'll see. Let's continue just grabbing all these random quests. I know they aren't really necessary and I can already rebirth, but I like to get the most out of each rebirth as possible, so doing Fern's quests every time to grab those 25k keys and all that. I don't know if you read on the Discord server about me. No, I don't. I have... Why does this one still say, I forgot about starting hers before. Whatever. We won't do it again for one quest, I don't think. We'll just grab the rest of these. Let's see. Honestly, I'll probably do it again, but not going to go do the boss one more time just for one quest right now. I know this is quite long. yeah. And then once we're done with all this, I'll go back and do, or I'm planning on doing Ghost Hunter. Doing Ghost Hunter Fern every rebirth is actually a really good idea, since she does give you 33 crate keys. So even if you are working on just grinding out rebirths, doing hers won't hurt. 33 crate keys is quite a bit of crate keys, and will really help out if you're just wanting to get some stuff. I think that's all the quests. Let me check my journal real quick. No. Miss these two at least, and probably a few more. And yeah, that's it for the Void. So we'll teleport back over to Ghost World and start working on Ghost Hunter Fern. How many rebirths do I have? I am currently at 5 rebirths. I went for the top 3, Master Hunter, Lucky Eyes, and Ghostly Vision, and then two Divine Sense, since I did kind of need the stats. I still probably do. I might end up buying the 2 additional pet slots Game Pass, but we'll see how that goes. Every time I look at it, it's looking better and better of an option. But yeah, let's grab all this really quick. I should have. Should I go back and buy the better vacuum pack? Yeah, actually, that. Man, not really worth it, is it? Thinking about. Not really worth it to go grab some more. So we'll live with this current stuff, the current pack and jack we have. There we go. Two plus the +2 pet slots. I mean, yes, but I'd also have to go get more pets for it, which is another time waste. But we'll see what it is. Honestly, I'm not really I don't really care about any of the corrupted stuff from the dev crates and stuff. I'm not really a fan of those. It doesn't help my opinion of them that I have over 200 block spike keys I need to spend at some point. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of those. I'll probably be living with Ocular Overseer stats for a while, since those are really good. Honestly, there's been talk of, not really among the developers, but from just community members about getting a nerf for them. But I kind of doubt that'll happen. I have plenty of other stat pets if I need it. If I need, I definitely have a few other stat pets. Actually, I traded my other mini head. Or I used to have another dev head, but I kind of traded it a while ago. But yeah, I definitely have stats if I need them. It's just more of, I don't really need pet stats. It's just me not really wanting to put into the +2, since it really doesn't help with your vacuum speed. It's more just for the cell amount. But we'll see. We'll see later down the road how I do it once I get my 3rd Ocular Overseer and get able to rebirth another time, whether or not I want to do it at that point. So yeah, thank you for offering, but don't really need it. Let's see. Level up any pet to level 3. Let's go switch over to this team and go grab a random common. Let's use Goo Clovers. Actually, that Clovers is already leveled up. Let's use the chip point then.
I wonder how my Ocular Overseers are doing level-wise. I think it's like level 3-ish that they're on currently. But yeah, they take forever to level up. Like, you don't really think about how long it takes you to level up something until you lose your, or until you gain new pets that you have to level up yourself. It's quite weird. Now I just need to wait until Tuesday to play again. Alright, let's switch my pet team back over. Yeah, it looks like, actually one of them's already level 4, wow. But I guess I've had it for 2 full lives now, so not really too much of a surprise, but still. Yeah, they take forever to level up. Alright, what's my graphics quality even at? Basically minimum, but, okay. Yeah, mini finals are actually pretty good stat-wise. Never really had one, but they're pretty standard pets, especially since you could use Boscom on it, or you still can. It really helps for grinding out those if you need. So, yeah. The stat pets of the game have really changed quite a bit since I've been playing it. It used to be, the only stat pets there were godlies and classifieds, and then shot pets came up and were higher stats than the godlies. Not higher stats than the classifieds, obviously, but higher stats than the godlies, and so that was kind of what everyone was using for stats. And then the mythicals came around, like musical and all that stuff, which people then started using those rather than the store stuff. But, of course, during this time, there were always those very few people who had full teams of classified stuff, which was ridiculous to think about. But yeah. I think leveling classifieds is actually easier than corrupteds or divines. So, as much of a pain as classifieds are, I think they're actually easier to level than divines. Looking at that, that's a few. Yeah, I think so. I'm not quite 100% sure. I don't have anything to check against, but I'm pretty sure the Ocular Overseers are harder to level than the Classifieds. So that's one benefit of going for the Classifieds rather than the Ocular Overseers. How do you keep the crown after rebirth? Because I rebirthed and don't have the crown. Please answer. You don't. You lose it after your birth. So, yeah, you don't keep it. Along with all your perks, you just kind of lost. Hey, can you please not spam in the chat? Divines are double classified and corrupted equals class. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure about how corrupteds work, but I assumed that divines were going to be harder to level up than classifieds. But yeah, thank you for confirming that for me. Now it's just back to working on that. Yeah. I've never really grinded for a classified pet. I haven't even unboxed one yet. So, at some point I do plan on getting something. But I feel like before that point, I'd have to go through and clean out a bit of my inventory so I don't have 600 some pets that taking up space. So, but we'll see what that looks like when I get there. I was planning on during this stream getting away some paradise pets so I don't have to worry about those anymore. But yeah. When the Easter event will be out, they actually announced that it was going to be coming out. Let me do some quick math here. Opening up my calendar. 6th of May. So May 6th is when that's coming out. And yeah, I have no idea why I'm so laggy right now. I think Ghost World just slightly laggier than anything else. But... 516 mega bosses. Wow. That if you're with that math, you'd have to beat. That would be 516, of course, of the boss bow, since that's the quickest one. But 516 of that is about 23 minutes per fight. That's 20 fights for an hour. It's like that's over 200 hours worth of grinding just to grinding that. Probably faster to do other things other than mega bosses, but you know. Yeah, it's still pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it's 6th of May. How did you find Ghost Simulator? Because it's not very popular. I found it last week. I know a lot of Ghost Simulator is so small, and it's a very particular game. It's really hard for people who actually would enjoy it to find it. I know that. And so being part of the Roblox events really has helped it quite a bit. How did I find it? How did I find it? That is a really good question. I don't even remember at this point. I remember getting into the game for the first time and just thinking the world was so big and not understanding anything. And it was very confusing the first time I got into it, but yeah. I currently do not have an iPad, and I don't really play Ghost Simulator on mobile. PC. That's kind of the only thing I have, so yeah. How to get developer pets? From the developer chest after defeating the final boss. I would guess that I found Ghost Simulator, just by looking at up and coming would be my guess for where I found it, but I don't really know, honestly. So, yeah, we'll pick up this. This will help a small bit. Yeah, yeah, well, block spec keys from the final boss allows you to open. Currently working on Fern for her crate keys, since 25 or 33 crate keys every Rebirth is quite efficient, in my opinion, so. Is there any F9 errors? No, not even any F9 errors for me to complain about. Just lag. I found it first week it was out because it was #1 and popular for around 2 to 4 weeks. Yeah, right when it came out, it was really popular of a game. It kind of slowed down since then, since it really doesn't cater to the type of people that normally end up playing Roblox. The young people whose attention spans are that of a gnat. Since it does require quite a bit of grinding and playing, and the lore behind it's really complicated for younger people to understand. So, what is the worst Rebirth? I think everyone can agree that it's Key Hack Pack. I mean, it does have one specific use for very specific people, but for most people it's just not worthwhile. So. Yeah, Key Hack Pack is quite obviously and pretty much unanimously agreed upon the worst Rebirth perk. Wow. That was rude. I mean, it is in one if for people who can grind Rebirth in under 5 hours, it might be a worthwhile perk. But yeah, that's a very specific scenario, and so I don't think it's even worthwhile for those people to go for it rather than going for a 30% boost to their stats. But yeah. Yeah, it's basically, the only reason you'd go for it is if you're going for the chroma float from the back door. That's the only reason you should be going for it. And so, it takes 5 hours to get 100 crates from that if you have the 2x boss drops game pass and you're running boss bow. So, if you can get it in under 5 hours, a rebirth, it would be slightly quicker for you to do a rebirth for crate keys rather than grinding the boss bow. But I don't see anyone actually doing that, so it's basically worthless. Oh, it doesn't need to be buffed. I mean, it just makes all the other options better. Or better in comparison, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have it buffed. In my opinion. Of course, I don't think anyone would go for it at that point either, but still. You get about 50 keys or crit keys or rebirth anyways. So another 100 extra from a rebirth really isn't that helpful, to be honest. So, yeah. I'm now in the back door grinding a 10 of 16. I didn't know that was hard, so you have steps, not the 500 Robux game pass. Stick with it. There's really not much you can do. If you have the 2x the items, or grinding gum before rebirthing does help with the backdoor grinding a little bit. But yeah, definitely having the 2x item game pass is probably the only thing you can really do to make it better. Going back and collecting the ghosts from before does help with the advanced parts, since that's usually what you end up needing, but still, it's just going to be a long, tedious process if you're free to play. It's something that really does need to be addressed, but whatever. Just out of curiosity, would anyone be interested in Paradise Pets? For if I was doing a giveaway this stream, just handing out some like free Paradise Pets to everyone. Please let me know in the live chat. I want to know if that's worthwhile or should I just not worry about that. So please let me know if you guys would. If you would like that. Yeah, loot gum, I know it goes by really quickly. So, other than the 2x items, there's really nothing you can do other than just keep grinding. Backdoor is a real pain. I know, I made a suggestion about it, but I know it's really, really easy for pay-to-win people like myself to get through it, while free-to-play players that are trying to just rebirth grind end up taking like 20 hours compared to like the hour or less that most people who have the game pass and gum end up taking. It's just really a really divisive thing, and really does need to be addressed at some point, to be honest. That, along with how hard it is to grind gum without 2x items, is also really ridiculous. So, yeah, don't blame you for not doing it. It's a pain. I also feel Pet Evo advanced parts and all the tycoons are broken and need a limit. Then I feel key hack would be better. Oh, the tycoons are probably the best rebirth perks. I'm not going to lie, and they aren't really broken, honestly. They take forever to get still. And once they start adding up, they do get a little bit less good. It's diminishing returns on all those, since they're additive bonuses to your boost rather than multiplying upon your existing stuff. They end up becoming less and less worthwhile every time you select them again and again. So, I definitely can see them not getting... They'll eventually peter out and become worthless on their own. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely... they really can't nerf anything too much, to be honest, since a lot of people have already put in some effort into some of them. and so that's basically just taking away someone's progress. But I mean, a small nerf wouldn't, to some things wouldn't hurt, but I feel like Pet Evo isn't even like the best in my opinion either, since it's probably better just to go for the three different tycoons rather than worrying about getting your vacuum speed at the same time. Oh, nice job. Yeah, I know getting up to a 10 level 20 is a pain for most people. That's one of the biggest things I hope they addressed at some point. I don't think any of the Rebirth perks are broken. I mean, key hack pack's obviously not worth much, but the rest of them I think are pretty fine where they're at. Since you're spending a lot of time in you put a lot of time into each Rebirth, so the fact that the Rebirth perks are pretty good isn't too bad, in my opinion. I think Fern has you do some bosses at some point too. I'm not quite sure about all the quest lines, what they entail. Even though I have done like Fern a few times before, it's not something I remember. But yeah. Let's see. I have one Rebirth and a 10 level 8, 19. Yeah, I know a lot of free-to-play players end up getting stuck on the backdoor stuff. As I said before, I really hope they do something about it, but yeah, it's quite obnoxious to see that giant difference between pay-to-win and free-to-play just springing up. The game used to be really balanced for everyone, but not really anymore. How much chance is there to get a pet out of the Dino King? What's the chance to get it on the ghostly things? I think currently people are thinking about 1 in 100 for the mini pets from the Ghostly Vision Rebirth perk. I'd agree with that. It might be slightly less, like 175, but I think 1 in 100 is about a good odds. I think, based off of just random stuff, it might be slightly higher in like 1 in 200 or something, but anywhere between 1 in 100 to 1 in 200 is probably is a good guess, in my opinion, so. Yeah, 100 isn't that bad, to be honest. Hello, Sloth. Let's continue picking up all these guys. We're working on Fern since she does give you 33 crate keys throughout her quest line, which is along with a little bit of boss bait, so that's really helpful for doing each rebirth just to get a little boost in the amount of crate keys, and then help out a little bit on your next rebirth for the boss cycle on Yoko. So, yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Once I'm done with this, I'm planning on streaming for 2 hours, so the rest of the time I'll put into letting you guys a little bit of sneak peek about my next video idea. In other words, recording my next video idea while I'm streaming, so I get something done on it. Because, you know, I don't know how much time I'll really have, and double dipping with video and stream is not a bad idea, and I've seen a few other people do it before, so, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Robux is weird, in my opinion. I wouldn't buy it, but if you have it, it's pretty nice. So, I don't really... Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. And I know in-game video game currencies aren't always the best thing to be spending money on, and so I usually try to avoid doing that when possible. But, no. Let's see, we need wizard ghosts. So. Yeah. Sometimes Ghost Simulator is just a really relaxing thing to just play. It's always nice to have something for yourself. I know recently I've been doing a lot of stuff, and so I've been quite stressed out about other things like getting schoolwork done and all that. So it's nice to have something to come to relax. Worrying about your own health is quite underrated. It's definitely nice to do every once in a while and just do something for yourself rather than worrying about deadlines and all that stuff that modern world decides, hey, you know what everyone needs today? Stress. And apparently stress isn't good for you, so, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have something to come to you to de-stress, so. Alright, good luck. Stay safe, Ferret. Whatever your name is. I'm terrible with names, so, yeah. If your name is too similar to someone else, I just assume you're that person, and that usually does not go over very well. Hi, how did you get photos on your stream? OBS. OBS allows you to have stuff, so if I really wanted to, I could decide, let's double check that that's all off, to put that up if I wanted to. Yeah, OBS really allows you to have a lot of stuff on your screen at a time. It's pretty amazing, free to download, and basically what everyone uses, so, yeah. Let's go grab a bunny gum, and go complete these two obbies. There we go. And then head over to the mine. Probably quicker to teleport there. There we go. Just have to now wait for the delay to run out between them. I got Frigid out of my Jolly Roger loot bag. I wanted that pet. Yeah, the legendaries from the loot bags are like really easy, so unless you have open like 300 or something, I wouldn't complain about not getting anything. It's not that rare to not get anything. Man, this thing is taking forever to click. There we go. Finally. And now we can go back to Ghost World. The Atlantis event. I somewhat played during the Atlantis event, but I never really grinded for, I've never really grinded, except for during the first event that they had, for boss keys and stuff like that, so, yeah, never really got the boss pets. I tried it for some of them, but... Oh, nice! Yeah, those boss pets are really good and quite rare, so good job with that. I opened 100 lucky loot bags and got some crates, no pets, and no board. Honestly, that's not that uncommon, honestly. A lot of people get really lucky, and then most people end up just not getting anything for a while. So, don't be really surprised. Sheesh. Yeah, Cheese Pet is ridiculously weak. Like, I wouldn't use Cheese Pet ever, so, yeah. But, the big cheese is worthless and pretty low stats, so I wouldn't use it in any case. And Adam is quite easy to get, but decent stats, so, yeah, it's really good. Honestly, 100 lucky loot bags and not getting anything is actually not that uncommon, honestly. I've gone through 200 or so loot bags myself and not gotten anything, so, yeah, not really too surprised. And now we need to open one of all these. Daydream. Spades. Hearts. Mint and torch. Honestly, if you guys need stats, just going for some mythicals from the developer crates, along with an Atom, is probably pretty good stat-wise for anyone. I did my first Rebirth with, like, fluffs, so, yeah. Yeah, any pets that you guys have are actually are pretty good for grinding. They've definitely been given out a lot of pretty easy to get stat pets recently. Ow. Finally live, man. Haven't played this game in ages. Yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks. I've had a lot of real life stuff and schoolwork to get done, so definitely been working on that stuff rather than getting this stream out, so. Sheesh. This mixing bowl is annoying. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know getting better pets is definitely nice to do, even if it's a little bit easy currently in Ghost Simulator. It used to be a lot harder to get good pets, but yeah. Yeah, 29 is ridiculously low cell stats. Like, let me go find something that has 29 cell stats really quick. Yeah, it's probably around a Bubbles in cell stats, which is really low. So, personally, I think Big Cheese is pretty much worthless. So, I deleted mine the first time I got it and haven't got it since. So, yeah. A lot happened since you last streamed? Yes, a lot. It's been a long time. It's been like 2 weeks since I last streamed, which is quite a long time for me to not stream, so. Hopefully I'll be able to stream again tentatively I'm hoping to stream again this weekend, and hopefully have a video out Monday, is my tentative plan right now. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. traded the XC for a lucky pet. I mean, probably the lucky pets are easier to get than a dev head, but they have better stats, which is usually what most people worry about. After your last stream, not this one, the next day I got a dev head and a dev board. Oh, nice. Yeah, getting those the corrupted pets is really good for sometimes for trading. So, yeah, good job on that. I know getting those corrupteds is always pretty nice. But yeah, honestly, with the amount of Bloxbit keys, I might actually open up those this stream. We'll see. It's all up in the air currently what the rest of what the stream will be. But yeah. I unboxed a mini Dutchman and got a mini dino. Somehow I forgot. Yeah, I know that a lot of the new mythical pets that they've added with the Rebirth is really good for stats, so a lot better than even the previous corrupted pets that most people were using, so yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good pets now that people can get pretty easily, which is really nice to see, but at the same time, I'm usually not a big fan of free items for people, so even though I'm using some of them myself, the divine sets from the Rebirth perk, but yeah. Let's go grab the better pack. Yeah, that's a pretty good trade, honestly. Mini flat it's limited at least. I mean, it's not worth too much, but it is still limited, so yeah. I mean, you do lose stats, and sometimes it is better just to go for stats than any form of rarity or anything, but still, it is still nice to sometimes have, it is nice to have some of those limited stuff that do go up in value. I used to have a lot more value than I have now. Like, honestly, if you go look at some of my journals and stuff, you can see that I used to have a lot more value. Like, even if you scroll down, you can see that I, at one point, had in my inventory, a mini hollows, which would have been worth probably more than most of my inventory, and same with, like, a reach and stuff, so, yeah, my inventories, I'm not always the best at trading, so, but yeah, definitely holding on to limiteds rather than worrying about anything else is a good plan. Yeah, sometimes not trading is the best plan when you have stuff. I always encourage people, if I'm in the encouraging mood and not in the please go mess up and stop asking me about your trades mood, to hold on to their items rather than trading, since it never hurts to not trade. It may not help you out a lot, but not trading is always a better plan than worrying about making a really bad trade, so, yeah. Okay. Alright, good luck. Yeah, go have fun, or good, worry about that. Yeah, my streams, I definitely don't encourage people to worry about my streams rather than other important stuff, so, yeah, go, do that if you need to. Thank you for coming in for the amount of time that you did. It's been really nice having people in live chat. I have 1 pet from following in 2019 and 3 from space. Yeah, a lot of those older pets are, quite valuable now. A lot of people during the events, of course, didn't really care about them, but, I mean, I tried my best, to be fair. But, yeah, a lot of those pets are just now worth a ton, and, yeah. Yep. It is. The game has progressed so much since then. Alright, there we go. We are now done with that much of Ferns. Alright, I think the next one's some bosses. I'm pretty sure, like 3 or 4 bosses. And I don't think this one includes mini bosses, so we'll have to hop over to a public server to hopefully find some bosses. Hopefully private servers or public servers are a little less laggy. I can't imagine them being more laggy than this, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I know. The lag is... Sometimes lag is just ridiculously bad. So. When I rebirth, I didn't spend my gems and they're all gone. Yes, when you rebirth, you lose all your gems and they get converted into a gem percentage multiplier. So, that's common. That's how it works. Maybe before rebirthing, you should read the dialogue and figure out exactly what happens instead of just going and rebirthing. Just maybe. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to know exactly what you're getting into before doing it. Yeah, we're over in a public server now, waiting for a boss, since we need to go do 3 bosses for Fern. Got pretty lucky with the first server and being a pretty low timer. Oh, this dude has some nice pets from the event. From the moon event or dino event or whatever. And yeah, we'll defeat this boss. Yeah, that's what that was for. Yeah, I'm streaming again. It's been a while. I've had a lot of schoolwork and other stuff to worry about in real life first. I'll read my mail stuff and come back soon. Alright, stay safe. My friend lost 70 billion. Yeah, I know a lot of people went into their first rebirth and lost a few gems, a few billion-ish gems because they didn't care about spending them. Yeah, I've never had a billion gems before, so I never had that problem, seeing how I've only had a total of 200 million, but still, yeah, it's definitely, they're so annoying when drop for each, it's way too tedious. Yeah, the backdoor is ridiculous. If you do have 2 times items and grinded a bit of gum on your previous life, though, it's not that bad. So if you have time, it's always worthwhile to go grind a bit of gum before rebirthing. It helps out a ton and really doesn't take too long. It takes like an hour maybe and saves you like 3. So going and doing that rather than just grinding then just rebirthing, taking a little bit of time, like an hour to grind some gum is really helpful. Also the 2 times items. Man, it's not any better lag-wise. Let's turn down my quality a little bit more. Hopefully that helps somewhat. Probably won't, but you know. Oh, that might explain it. I'm not hiding others' pets. Probably doesn't explain everything, but still, it won't hurt. Yeah, you keep your gum when you rebirth. As a general rule, anything you can trade, you keep while you rebirth. I think that goes for everything you can trade. You keep it when you rebirth. And even most of the items that you can't trade, still you keep. Anything limited or tradable, you keep. So, yeah. I found your channel because I need to know what I need to do in the maze, and you helped me since then. Yeah, I haven't done any video directly on the maze, I don't think, yet. I've thought about making a nice map for it, but I don't think I'll ever do that since there's quite a few other tutorials on that. And so, not really necessary. I think actually someone else, one of the other wiki staffs, it actually did create a map for it. But yeah. I even have the double drops. Oh, if you have the double drops, then yeah, it's the Ghost World, or the, wow, we are getting lucky with these boss timers. Then the backdoor grind doesn't become as hard. Is that a, no, that's just a lolly. Do you think anyone will have anything good in this server? Probably not. Ooh, look at that, bolt. That's a really old one. It's good on this person for keeping it this long. I haven't kept half of my code pets, even though I've got them. I just ran out of pet space, and I'm like, not worth it. And kind of just deleted them. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like no one has anything really good in this server. Not really surprised. You can do Dino King boss for the quest. Sometimes defeat any boss means only bosses, and sometimes any boss means specifically the main hub bosses. I'm not quite sure exactly which one this is though, so I've just kind of been playing it safe and doing bosses for it. But yeah, we can go check that out, I guess, and see if it does count. I would guess not, but we'll see. Did he rebirth? No, I haven't rebirthed yet. Still on my 5 rebirths with 2 divine sets and the top 3. Probably won't rebirth until like maybe the weekend. I need to get a video out first and recording, and I need to have access to the void and the final boss for that video, so we're keeping our current live currently, and we're working on Fern currently. I have 5 rebirths too. Yeah, I think 5 rebirths is about the average for people who have rebirths at this point. Unless you don't have game passes, at which point most people are stuck around 1 or 2, since it's ridiculously hard to get more after that point. Let's go see if doing the Dino King will count as a boss. If not, we get 2 Dino Loot Bags, and if so, we get to complete this quest. I only have 1 rebirth. Yeah, a lot of people that don't have game passes only have 1. Running for gum really helps for rebirths, and I know a lot of people don't do that on each live forever, and so that's one of the things I really suggest everyone to do, is go and run for gum instead. I'd say Master Hunter. But was Ghost Vision a good perk? Any of the first 3, as long as you go for some of the top 3 perks first, it's fine, honestly. Yeah, any of the ones that you're limited to 1 only is the best ones to go for first. I need Royal Cat. Yeah, Master Hunter does allow you to skip Finley, which does save like an hour of time, so that's always pretty good. Not choosing the Divines first isn't too bad. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, since most of the pets people have anyways once they're rebirthing are fine for rebirthing. So no real reason to waste a full rebirth perk on something that isn't really 100% necessary, but yeah. Alright. That is a ridiculous amount of errors. I think that's just me trying to find someone, looking in someone else's inventory. But I'm not quite sure why there's that many errors. But Jesse is the best with his magnet tech. I mean, Adam, of course, is probably the best questline. But yeah, going for the magnets is pretty helpful. Ghost Sim's way too underrated. The problem with Ghost Sim is it's on Roblox, or is the fact that Roblox more caters to the younger generation, younger people who don't have, who have a really short time span. And since Ghost Sim, a lot of it is grinding and very deep lore that you have to really understand. A lot of the people that have short attention spans or don't understand everything really can't get into the game very well. So yeah, that's kind of why Ghost Sim isn't doing as good as something like Adopt Me, where it's just like, oh, you do whatever you want, and you don't need to understand anything, you just need to know how to click buttons. So yeah. I have a full team of purple dino things. Interesting. What are... Oh, the purples. I'm, like, trying to think what you mean by purple dino things. No one... I don't... Like... I know that they are dinos, but no one ever calls them a dino. Even though that's technically what they are, people just call them purples. I mean, they're literally their name, so... yeah. Also, if, yeah, looks like that did not help for a boss. But I guess, while we're here, yeah, never mind. Let's not worry about it. Let's just go switch a server. And which one? Ace is kind of trash. Yeah. Nah, Hans is the best with his Gumsel. Honestly, Hans is more of an introduction to Gum than anything, even though people are like, oh, he should actually give you like a perk or something, or he's a good questline. It's more of just, did we literally just get... Yeah, we just got a really low server too. Oh wow. I know we didn't get it completely, but still, that was pretty nice to be able to just very quickly complete that questline. Anyways, back to my private server. Yeah, Hans is more of an introduction to Gum, and so really isn't too good, honestly. Getting one of every basic Gum is pretty mediocre in my opinion. I mean, basic Gum is basically worthless to someone who actually grinds, and so even if you do get, oh, even though you do get the mythical boss Gum, it's still not really worth too much, so, Ace does give you 3 crate keys, which is really nice, so, that's always pretty good. But I definitely know what you mean. Aces are really, one of the bad characters in the game, and it's kind of built so that people don't really like him. But the fact that it gives you 3 crate keys for very quick tasks is pretty nice. Actually, talk about him. I haven't done him yet. Let's go do him really quickly. 3 crate keys is pretty big. 1,000 gems. Let's just go grab the gem crate from Musical Meadows. Yeah, doing Ace and Fern every life is definitely something I would recommend people doing, even if you are just raid running your Rebirth. It doesn't hurt to go take like an hour to complete both their quest lines. Actually, Fern might be slightly more than an hour, but still, won't hurt. I'm currently in a private server, not in a public server. Use a crate key on any pet crate. Going and wasting a crate key basically to get a crate key, and there we go. some point I need to go through and clean up my pet inventory. I try to do that every rebirth. It's quite a mess. Let's see. Crate key, not tradable. Unbox 3 pets from any pet crate. Let's go grab some noobs. Wow. Yeah, this is the problem with having 700 pets in your inventory. You lag a lot every time you try to go unbox, which is really obnoxious, but just kind of how it is. Drone is good too. Yeah, I know a lot of people have opinions on the quest lines, but still. In my opinion, they're all pretty good and they serve their purpose for either lore or introductions to how to play the game and stuff. So, yeah. This is where you want to do Fern. The 2 times you get 2 boss baits and quite a bit of crate keys throughout it. So, yeah. Let's switch over to my leveling team really quick and go level up a common. Probably just being close to... Wonder how my oculars are doing. Still 4 and 3. Not surprised. They do take forever to level up. I never do Fern or Jax. Fern is definitely worthwhile. Don't do Jax. I mean, unless you want to go spend a 2-hour ordeal worrying about bosses and everything for Jax, it's not worth it.
Wow. Ugh.
Man. Sorry about that. Yeah, speedrunning isn't. I've never really worried about speedrunning rebirths. More of casually do them and get as much out of each rebirth as possible. So doing Fern every life, doing Jax is not good, but doing Ace and Fern, grabbing all of the gems from the Void NPCs, and all that stuff that people normally don't do while speedrunning is both really helpful for me, since I don't get that many gems during my normal grind. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I can get 10 million gems to sell, and it's ridiculous. But yeah. I take it slowly, get as much out of each rebirth as possible. 33 crate keys from Fern for an hour worth of your time is actually really good, though, even if you're speedrunning, so I try to suggest people to do that, but I know some people just want to grind rebirths, since those are really good to have a lot of. Let's go grab... I don't need any of these, I guess, but... I'm just racing with my friend. He's usually on the leaderboard. Yeah, the leaderboards sometimes get kind of competitive. They're not that difficult to get on, though, if you want. So it's definitely nice to see the leaderboard stuff. But yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. Grinding leaderboard is pretty fun. Assuming you aren't lagging like this and having to spend half your time doing nothing. So. Yeah. Oh, event rebirths? Not leaderboards. Yeah, okay. Honestly, that is actually sounds like a really cool idea. But I don't really have anyone to race against, and I don't think anyone really... I would end up being the absolute worst person at that. I'd be like, a week between rebirths, and then doing half of a rebirth at a time. It would just turn into them looking at me like, wait, you say you play this game? Honestly, I don't play Ghost Simulator as much as a lot of people do, so I'm not really the best person to be saying to grind, say that they grind. So yeah. Good luck with rebirths. Grind rebirths is pretty fun. Even if I don't really do it, I can definitely see the allure of going and grinding on a few. What am I doing on gum machine stuff? Pretty basic. I think I already converted before, but yeah, we'll see. Honestly, it only takes around 6 hours to get top of the leaderboard. Actually, 6 hours daily, not the global leaderboard. It takes forever to get daily leaderboard. It's like 800 hours if you want to get to like 15th place on the global leaderboard. But getting on the daily leaderboard, if you have 6 hours in a day, you can just go grind that down, and it's a pretty good accomplishment to get done once. Obviously, wouldn't suggest doing it multiple times if you have other stuff that you need to do, since being productive is one of the things that I try to get to strive for, is getting something productive done daily. So, yeah. I don't recommend people spending 6 hours every day on a game. That just isn't that productive. I missed the Easter event. It's coming in May apparently. Yeah, with Roblox changing how the egg hunt worked like mid and not really informing developers about it beforehand, it really pushed down a lot of Easter events into like the end of to fit the metaverse schedule, which is definitely weird. Let's see. We are starting to lag a little bit. And I'm assuming this is just going to be in nowheres. Yeah. Honestly, it might be because I have my graphics settings so low. And it has to switch between having everything loaded or then having to unload it and then reload it back and all that stuff. But who knows? I'm not sure if it's going to be on the Metaverse event. They've already announced that May 6th is going to be when the event will drop, and it'll be part of the Day Yoshida's Metaverse thing. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. It's part of the Metaverse event, and it's coming out on the 6th. I'm on the daily leaderboard. I'm number 6. Nice job. I know getting on the daily leaderboard is really nice when you can do it. So, good job on that. It's a pretty big accomplishment for the first time, and even a few times afterwards getting there. I mean, for people that actually play the game, it's not that difficult to get onto the daily leaderboard every once in a while. But if it's your first time, it's pretty good. Yeah, if you're in their Discord, if you're over 13, you can join the Bloxbite Discord, and assuming you aren't banned from it, you can join it, and they do a lot of announcements there and a lot of other cool community stuff. So. Really? Okay, let's switch over to my pet team and find some comments. Let's see. Pigs will work perfectly fine. Man. So, yeah. I think their last quest on this one, though, isn't really... It's just kind of a find, or go click on a laptop in the Luna's secret hideout. Not entirely sure, but we'll go do that. And that will be 25 crate keys for the last quest, which is really nice. And a board that I'll probably end up deleting, so, yeah. You have so many purples. Honestly, yeah, when purple first came out, I was really trying to get a lot of them. And it was, since it's a really simple and cool looking pet, since it's really basically solid purple. Some people actually saved like 200 of them for me, so some people that are going for like the classified and stuff, save some of their inventory space. Instead of grinding just for the classified, they decide, saving 200 of their, putting away 200 of their inventory space to save me purples, and were really nice about it. So, yeah, it's not really me getting them. People actually save most of them for me. So, yeah. But yeah, it's definitely nice to have them, even if it's a bit of a burden on unboxing, since I lag so much every time I unbox anything. But yeah. Yeah, people are really nice about that, so. And then, then because of our, then they released a few more purple pets, not in the events, so like gift wrap purple, let's see, Puggle's somewhat, but they released gift wrap purple, along with gift wrap pug, and also the purple and pugkin, so that's been pretty nice to see, new purple pets every once in a while, so it's really cool. Really cool to see that coming out. Frame rates are just terrible today. I'm blaming you, Roblox. It's all your fault. Even though Roblox is actually pretty good bad guys. It's Roblox's fault for me being this laggy. Would you play another Roblox game? If I found a good one, maybe. I really don't, at this point, know any other good ones. But, yeah, I've made some other videos on other Roblox games, but never really cared too much about them, whereas with Ghost Simulator, I've been playing it now for about a year and a half, and I'm still not bored. I might have to go off stream soon. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if you have other stuff that you need to do, I'd rather have you guys getting other stuff done than having to worry about watching a stream. That's really not too important. I got a cosmetic item in Memory Thief Pack. Ooh, nice. I got the Roblox code. Oh, code toy? Oh yeah, I know the merch that you get from those Roblox codes, toys and stuff, is actually really cool how Ghost Simulator incorporated it, and so that's definitely cool. I don't know how much they're exactly worth for trading, but it's definitely nice to, it's definitely cool collectible items. And 5,000 gems from anywhere, that we should just be able to convert for that, I think. There we go. Return to Ghost World. I'm wearing it right now. Well, I'm like still one of my outfits. I know a lot of people have different Roblox outfits. I never really switch between any of the 3 purple ones that look exactly like this that I have. But yeah, it's definitely nice to have some of those codes. There's been a lot of new avatar stuff being released with UGC, the codes, the toy codes and all that stuff. So it's definitely being able to create avatars around that has definitely been pretty sweet. Let's go grab and finish up Fern, and then I'll start for maybe, might be a little longer than 2 hours, seeing I don't really think I have anything else I need to do today. But yeah, we'll see. Grab the tablet, and that should be Fern's done. Metaverse event 2, that treasure chest can be hard to get in some games. Will there be another stream sometime? I'm hoping I can get one out during the weekend, but we'll see how my my school stuff works. I would guess that it might just be a video that I record today being released on over the weekend. But yeah, that's 25 great keys. We should now be up to around 180-ish. 187 great keys, it looks like. And that's really nice. But yeah. So, we'll see. Will there be another stream? Yeah, I do them, since my schedule is so weird every week. Even though I do have a set school schedule, I do have other stuff to worry about occasionally. And so I can't really schedule that kind of stuff, but yes, if you're subscribed and have notifications on, you can be notified when I figure out a time to do them. I haven't really worried about the Metaverse event. I'm not planning on doing it any more than the Ghost Simulator part of it, but yeah, it seems way too complicated and way too much stuff for really to worry about, so yeah. Looks like we still have the pet teams. There we go. And yeah, I think now I want to get into some part of what I'm planning on doing. So for anyone interested, I am going to plan on releasing a video at some point, probably over the weekend, of me just going through and unboxing a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff as in everything I have right now. So, like, all my Bloxbet keys, all the crate keys into the void crates, all of my loot bags and everything. Just seeing how I get anything. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I plan on recording some of it today, so we'll see. I think that's what I'm planning on doing right now. So, yeah. Let's see. Just turned on notifications. Thank you. But let's see. I'm trying to think about how I want to have it structured. I'll probably do intros and stuff later. But I do want to have a running commentary. Also, why is this every single time I end up walking through this tree. Even though it's completely here, I just end up walking through it when I'm heading over there. It's the only one that is non-collidable out of all the trees in the forest, and I have no idea why that is. Yeah, it is the only tree that isn't collidable in the whole forest. And it's the, like, even though it is solid and you don't really realize at the time that you can walk through it, you always just end up walking through it for some reason. But yeah, I think I'll start recording now for something. Or actually, I should probably take a few pictures of. Let's check to see how that turns out. I want to get a few pictures of my inventory first, so I can crop some stuff if I need to for the there you go. Just in case I want to get some stuff for the video I release, like take the 200 and some keys. But yeah, let's see how that goes. And so now I'll be unboxing some of my, or all of my loot bags from the Ghostly Vision Rebirth and see if we can get anything. So we'll start with our anonymous loot bags, see if we can go through all these. Honestly, I should probably, now that I think about it, be using some glitchy gem gum just to get a little bit of a boost from these. 4 more. And we got 5 fancy hammies. Now let's see about Dino Kings. Wow, that was actually surprising. That's the first time I've ever got a mini boss pet from any of these crate keys, or from any of these loot packs. That's really nice. It has pretty decent stats, I think, too. We'll finish up these Dino loots and then go check out that mini king. Yeah, it's obviously unlocked, but that's really good stats, like compared to a fluff, which has been what I know a lot of people have been using, or at least I used. It's double the max stats of the thing at base level, which is really nice. Yeah, it's a really good pet. That's pretty nice to see. And then we'll finish off with these Jolly Roger loot packs. And it looks like we'll probably end up getting the same amount of luck as nothing from these. But, you know, we did manage to get a single mini king. That was pretty nice. Now, I think we'll move on to opening up all the city boss chests and all the boss chests. So we'll get into that. And we'll start with these, the beach boss chests, and then see if we can get anything good out of this. It would be really cool if we got a gem ship, although I kind of doubt that will happen. And then we'll go through the city ones. Was that a crate key? We're getting quite a bit of crate keys too, which is going to be really helpful for later in this video where I unbox some void crates. We seem to have got a mini gas at some point, which probably explains why we got so much lag recently. I'm going through these at a pretty fast pace, but yeah. Ooh, another mini gas. That's 2 in just my forest boss chest. That's pretty nice. Let's see. I know they aren't that good stat pets, but definitely nice to have. Let's go through all these sewers. Hopefully we get some from the sewers. I know the sewers... There we go. Wow, we actually did. I know these aren't worth that much, the mini boss pets, but it's definitely nice to fill out my journal from them. So, and then volcano boss chest, and that was a mag already. Wow. We're getting really lucky with these boss chests. I know I went through about half this many of the Ghostly Vision loot bags, and I didn't get anything, so definitely, I only got one boss pet, so that's my last one. We did finish it off with a crate key. Let's see, we got like 60 some crate keys from all that, so it's pretty ridiculous. Now all that we have left is some lucky loot bags and anomaly loot bags. I don't know if I'm saving those to use with the rift gum, so we'll wait on that. But yeah, that's it for my inventories, and we'll go switch over to something else now. All right. Yeah, that was a little bit of recording for a video that I planned recently. I guess it gets to chill with the purple up in that corner. But yeah, we'll need to go through and lock some of those pets that we just got, since I don't want to accidentally delete this. So we got 2 mini gas, mini mag, a mini sledge, which that's pretty decent, to be honest. I already had 2 mini crabs and a mini mag before, so that's pretty good. I'm really nice to see that mini king. No classifieds, but that's kind of to be expected with that few of loot bags. Yeah, that was pretty decent. I mean, the mini king itself is pretty good. Probably if I maxed out better stats than what I currently have equipped. Yeah, let's see. I do need to clean out my inventory a little bit. I think I'm going to go to unlock some of these digits so that they get mass trashed the next time I go through. Since I don't need digits at all. Let's see. I don't think I need all 3 Wilsons, so I can go probably unlock this Wilson. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't think I need the reflectors, though. I think I can safely say that no one needs those. Let's see. What else do I not need for my inventory? Let's go just select all of the mass trash to make sure. I mean, hanging on to that won't hurt. Let's see. Well, that's fine to be deleted. I'll probably unselect now. Yeah, I'm just going through right now and clearing out my inventory. So, I got 2 from like 10 loot bags. Loads of mini anonymouses from loot bags. Yeah, some people just have ridiculous luck. Which is not me most of the time. So, really good job with that. I know someone's got, at this point, 5 wormholes from the mini anonymous loot bags, which is ridiculous. I think they've opened less than 1,000, and they already have 5 wormholes and only like 1 mini anonymous, which just shows how lucky some people can be. So comparing your luck to someone else's isn't always like the best thing to be doing, but yeah, still, some people, it's really good when you get stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably get rid of most of these paradises. We don't need them. Yeah. Let's see. We'll keep like 6. Pickles we can delete. See how my mass trash. I don't need another mini sled. Mass trash. Pickle. How much would I be? 83. Let's see. Don't think I've gotten anything worth keeping, so we'll just go scroll through really quick to double check. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need to keep in this inventory, so I can trash the 88 extra pets. I'm not doing much for my total inventory space, but yeah. And then over here, I think 3 for Fury Flights will be enough. Confirm that everything else that I need is locked. 1 Fury Flight. How many drops are locked? The other hand can get deleted. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I don't need anything from here, so we'll just kind of delete it all. Don't think anyone really cares about Fridges or Fancy Hands, or the other legendary boards. Last chance for anyone to say something. Would I get classified from the Jolly Roger from 500 bags? I'd say you have a pretty good chance at it, like 50%-ish. Although with luck you could get like 6, and if you are unlucky, you'd, like me, you'd probably end up getting 0 of everything. So, yeah. It really all depends about luck and stuff, so. I can't believe the stream's over. It might be lasting a little bit longer, honestly. It's just, I'm done with all this stuff that I do in a stream. Wow, we actually got like a bit of gems from all that, loot bags and stuff. I'm gonna assume the fact that no one's spoken up that I can just go and delete all this, I think, is what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, bye. No, but the stream's going to be a little bit longer. I still want to get a few more things, but yeah. Let's go teleport over to the Void. And I need to record a bit more for my video, so I'm going to be doing that still. So, sneak peek for my video, for anyone interested. I should probably take this purple off. I don't think anyone will care that's in one segment of my video. And if they do, they'll probably... Alright, let's see. We'll turn down our graphics quality a little bit in here, since we seem to be lagging a decent amount. Yeah, I think I plan on going through all... I'm still trying to think whether or not I should unbox my lucky loot bags and the non-loot bags just with some glitchy gem gum. Like, is it worth it saving up for a Rift? I don't even think so. I mean, it is like 600,000 or something. Yeah, okay. I think we'll just save them for a Rift. Answering my own question. But yeah, goodbye. Stay safe. Yeah, let's just go through all 231 crate keys. And I'm going to start recording. So, this will be part of the video that I plan on releasing. And so now let's, now that I have quite a ton of crate keys, I do plan on going and unboxing a bit of stuff from the board crate over here in hopes of getting a pretty cool classified from here. Or if I don't, I can get a few champions. So we'll go use a glitchy lucky gum and start going through those crate keys. So let's go, not the pet, but the board, and we already got a champion. That's pretty nice, but plan on using all our crate keys, since we've got quite a bit of these, yeah, in hopes of getting, hopefully, classified. That's the hope. If we do get one, that would be both really lucky. I think I have around a 1 in 20 chance of it, with all these crate keys that I've got from Rebirths and stuff, so, we'll see how this goes. Looking like we're getting a lot of knives. That is basically isn't that rare. Get that there. It's like a 24.2% chance. They actually do look pretty good, but I mean, obviously, at this point, I'm kind of sick of them, since they're literally every 4th roll I'm getting one of them. Yeah. But yeah, this is going to be probably pretty long, and so I think we'll skip over and just speed up the video really quick and see what, I'll come back once my gum runs out and say a little bit more then, and then get back into opening crates. It looks like we got through about 50 or so crate keys with that first gum. So yeah, we'll just skip through the last 3 usages of gum real quick. Otherwise this will end up being a really long segment of the video when it's not really that interesting. I think we just did see Chroma Float go by. I'm not sure, I'll have to rewatch. Oh, in case anyone was wondering, yeah, I am streaming. I did stream this, so, and so everyone in this who is watching my stream got to get a little sneak peek about what I was getting in my boxes before, this video went live, was uploaded. And Imagine if he got Chromon in the last one. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. I don't even know if the Chromos went by. I'd have to rewatch this video to find that. But, yeah. You know what would also be weird? If I unboxed it while watching the live chat and just sort of missed it, and so later I'd have to, yeah, but, this will probably just be, we'll see how I put this into a video, so, yeah. Well, this is the best use of a crate key, so it's not really like they're going to waste or anything. They're going for a good cause of trying to help out with the chroma float economy. We haven't got a champion in quite a while. I say that now and I get like 2 champions basically back to back, so our gum should be out. And this should be the last gum. So we'll go see if we can get really lucky or if we have the normal luck and end up not getting a 1 in 20 chance. I mean, it is a really large chance of actually getting a chroma float even with 250 crate keys that I went into this with, but still. We'll see. One time I got a rain wave, someone actually was saying that in the live chat. Yeah, if you guys really want to interact with me, live chats, I do live streams every once in a while, so if you have notifications on, you can catch those. But yeah, this will be the last 10 crate keys, and we'll see if we can get anything. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, third to last, 2, another dynamite, last crate key, and we get a heartfelt. Alright, I mean, I'm not really surprised. It is a 1 in 20 chance of getting, even with that many crate keys, of getting a chroma float. But yeah, that was all 231 crate keys I put into the void crate. So yeah, let's go see what we got. I got next, so I'll probably be doing some giveaways for some champions, so stay tuned for those. Yeah, but probably about 1 billion of everything else, and so I'll probably end up doing the rest of it, save the champions in case anyone wants them, and yeah, let's move on to some other unboxing experience. Alright, we're back to not recording. It feels a little weird to be recording at the same time streaming, but you know, are you going Rebirth right now? No, I still have to go through 226 block spike keys for the video that I've been working on recording. And so I still have to get through those, and since I need access to the final boss area to do that, I kind of plan on just chilling until I get that recorded. So, might even do that this stream. Well, I'm kind of just doing things as I go. Alright, hey, he's going to do something else. Yeah. I don't know how long that would be for if I should really stream those. What are your guys' opinions on streaming the block spike keys right now versus just recording it later and putting it in the video? I want to see. I don't know if that was responding to me or in regards to something else, but we'll see. yeah. We'll see if I want, let's see. I'm trying to think what else I could open. I do have 9 million gems, but I kind of need those for my gem boost when I rebirth. Even though it'll be pretty tiny already. The lucky loot bags and normal loot bags, I'm sort of saving for if I ever get a rift gum. Honestly, I could probably trade for a rift gum. But we'll see. I would do it now because it would be exclusive. Sounds exciting. Okay. Yeah, I'll continue recording for that. Remember, it will be a part of a video, so if you have to dip out now, I will be releasing a video with all the unboxing content later. Jeez, that is a lot of champions. Man, that water is good. But that's a decent amount of champions. I really wish I did get a chroma float. I think it flew by at least once, but we'll go see. I'll see when I edit the video. And yeah, I think it's now time for us to go over to the final and start unboxing some block spike keys. So, yeah. This will probably be a pretty slow process. These crates take a while to open, and with my huge, actually, before I start this, I should go through lock and clean out my board inventory a little bit. So we'll go lock everything here really quick before starting the recording. Yeah, it's champions. The champions board looks really cool in my opinion, and is even though I have like way too many of them, they still look pretty cool. So yeah. How many mini finals will you unbox? One. Only going for one mini final. I just kind of want to fill out my journal completely. So my plan has been to start on Adam's box and get everything from that before moving on to the next one. So let's select all. Just go double check through, make sure I don't have anything I don't want to delete. Which at this speed is probably going to be... Alright, looks like we should be able to just trash all 215 extra. I don't think I have anything pet-wise to trash. Yeah, we have no extra pets to trash. Pretty cool that we got that mini king and mini ghast earlier. Yeah, let's start unboxing, I guess. I'm going to start the recording up here and start off with a little intro-ish. Yes, so now this is probably the thing that most people probably will be the thumbnail and all the clickbait on it, but I have 226 block spike keys that I really want to go through. My journal is quite empty in terms of my developer crates, so we'll be trying to go through each crate and get everything from each crate. So starting out, the first 50 I want to go buy a mini final, so we'll go over here and get this one. This is a pretty good pet, so yeah, it's definitely nice to be able to do that. And so let's get that open, and then of course my inventory is pretty big in terms of pets, so it's really lags out when I get it. But man, let's go look and see how good this pet is. It's another corrupted. It came auto locked, which is really cool. But yeah, it has really good stats. Compared that to, I don't think I have anything else. Like, even you compare that to an Ocular Overseer, and it's pretty decent. So that's definitely nice to have. And yeah, now I'll go start unboxing. My plan is to unbox everything from a crate, then move on to the next one. So we're going to start with Adam's crate, which Adam basically need everything from this crate. So we'll start over here and just start chugging through the crates. First one, we get a pet, legendary from it. We'll be getting lots of legendaries through this whole video, so yeah, it probably will. And we've already gotten a dev head. That is really nice. That was two keys We already have a dev head. But yeah, plan on getting everything from this crate and then moving on to Mackey's. So we'll get into that. It's going to be a very long process since these crates take a while for me to open. So let's start into that. Yeah, we seem to be getting pretty decent. That looks like a mythical board there. Nice. The last time when I was unboxing for previous stuff, I managed to go through 30-some crate keys without getting, or 30-some crates without getting, with only getting one mythical board. So it's definitely nice to see that one on unbox. Where are we looking like? That's another board. Let's look at our journal. And I know this is probably the first few, and it's going to be, if I do this for everyone, it's going to be pretty long. We're missing the mythical, and in terms of boards, looks like we are missing just the corrupted. So we'll continue going through these. Yeah, I'd probably be taking a little bit less breaks from now on, but yeah. For anyone joining the stream, currently I'm recording a video for, recording for a video I'm planning on releasing later, so I might not be doing as much commentary as you'd expect from a live thing. Yeah, most of this will probably end up just being cut into like 2 or 4 times speed for a time lapse for all of the unboxings, since it'd be really repetitive for a stream. Hopefully we don't crash by accidentally unboxing for. Oh, there we go. There's the mythical we've been looking for. Now we only need the developer board. So I wonder how many keys we've gone through. Gone through about 20-ish. So we're making pretty good progress. Of course, the lag from each every time I unlock a pet is not that fun. So looks like we got another dev head. Those are pretty nice for trading purposes, and so, yeah, we're not going to complain about getting the dev head. Man, 200. I'm just now realizing how long it'll take for me to go through all 200 Bloxbite keys. Man, I feel like I should just move on now at this point, seeing how I've gotten like everything multiple times other than the one I need. I just need one board, the last corrupted board, and I've gotten like everything else multiple times at this point. This is my 3rd techno score. I've gotten 3 drifties now, 2 dev heads. But let's just keep unboxing. We have around I have around 40 for each crate, so I don't think I've gone over that limit yet. So we'll just keep going. Another Lucha. Board. Finally, there we go. We got everything now from Goros. It took quite a... Wow, there is really a difference in naming between this. I did not realize that there was a difference in naming between the board and the pet from Goros Crate, which is really interesting to see. So, yeah, that board took forever to get. Now we're going to go move over to Mackey's Crate and hopefully get everything from her. It took us we had 176 before. I think it took us around 35-ish, 36 keys. Which is about how much I had for each one, so that was pretty good progress, especially being able to get 2 dev heads. But yeah, we're definitely going through this now. It's a lot less interesting than I would have thought it would be, so the time lapse definitely will be pretty cool to see, though, hopefully. Assuming we don't just get all Earths from Mackey's. Okay, good. We got a pet finally. And a diamond. That's I already have that, but yeah, for our journal it looks like the mythical. For our journal for Mackey, we need. Now that we got the mythical, all we need is the corrupted board and the corrupted head, I think. I didn't check that starting out, but I think before we also need the crappy cat. Yeah. So crappy cat and both the corrupteds. So we have 40-ish keys to get all that stuff, and we'll see what we can get. All the extra keys once we're done opening all the stuff from every... Look at that, a creepy cat. One of the best pets in the game. Or at least one of the most memeables. But, yeah. Another color blaster. Those things can be traded off pretty nicely, so. A creepy cat again. But, yeah. That's me. Yes, that is you. Man, this is taking a lot longer than I expected. This might not be as interesting of a video as I was expecting. Yeah, we're already like 10 minutes into recording, and we've not even gone through like 50, I don't think. Man, so many creepy cats. It's like I did a summoning ritual out of them. Only cats. And look at that, I felt, man, my pet, what's my pet inventory storage at? 672? I shouldn't be lagging this much. I think it's a combination of me recording, streaming, and unboxing pets into my overfilled inventory, so, yeah. Look at that, another color blaster. We literally just need both the corrupted board and pet from this. And there we go, we got a corrupted head again. That makes the fourth corrupted head I have now unboxed, or third one this thing. I did unbox a Coven K one in an earlier video / stream. I can't remember which one exactly. And now we only need the corrupted board from this crate, which might take a while, seeing how it took that long for Goros. But yeah. And we got another corrupted Makimon head. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I will take it. More creepy cats. Yes, we definitely need more creepy cats. Yeah, all these items, for anyone in the stream, this will probably just be a very quick time lapse that is with music overlay. All these items I'm getting extra we'll probably end up going for giveaways uh, at some point. Probably not after this stream. It's going to be a long stream. Maybe not a long stream, but pretty tedious stream, so I probably won't be worrying about a giveaway at the end of it. But they'll in other live streams and stuff, I'll be giving away all of the stuff I don't need, like the legendaries, godlies, maybe a mythical stuff that I get extra from all these, since I have no real use for them. How are we doing? Okay, we've gone through like 70, or we haven't even gone through 30. Okay, we're doing good. And we got another pet. Alright, let's wait for everything to catch up. We're lagging quite a bit. This is why you don't end up unboxing a billion things. Okay, we got a color blaster. There we go. All we need is a developer board. We've gone through, I think, close to gone through over 40 now. So we're getting into the range of where I should just move on. But yeah, I think we'll get down to 90. If we don't get the thing from then, we'll move on. And so this is the last Mackie crate I'm going to open. Might not end up getting... Yeah, it looks like a pet. How many color blasters is that? I'm just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 color blasters, 2 Makimon heads, 4 Dayas, and no Goro head, and no Makimon board. So, that's just kind of how RNG works, though. So, I'm not really too concerned. I will need to remember to lock everything later. Next, we'll go move on and do this Diddy's crate, and hopefully go through everything. Looks like we got the Godly first off. I think I've already have that. Actually, let's go take a quick look at my journal, see what I'm missing. Airhead, the Godly, that's that one. So we're missing Mythical and Corrupted Pet, and the Legendary Mythical and Corrupted board. So, that looks like a pet we're on getting, probably the legendary. I'm noticing that I lag a lot more when it's a legendary or something compared to a mythical or something like that, where they unbox them and I don't get as much lag. There we go, we got the fire board, or air board, looks like. Okay. Lots of lag. We got the Jasper, which we already had. We get another pet, probably the legendary, based off of the amount of lag we just got. And yeah, let's go. Let's start this time lapse here. Since I don't think anyone wants to see this lag. Alright, looks like we already got a Mr. Fuzz. That was pretty nice. But yeah, we'll continue looking for the rest of them. And looks like we got another corrupted head. Those are really good. They are nice for trading, and they have really good stats. So that was nice to see. Pretty quick, or not as quick as the Goro head, but quicker than Mackey's game. So we'll just continue to go through. We still have to get the corrupted board, and I think that's it actually. Unless I also, yeah, I think, yeah. All I need is the corrupted board now. We have about 15 more keys, 25 more keys for that, so hopefully that's enough. And there we go, we got everything from the Diddy crate. That was quite a bit faster than I was really expecting. Seeing how long it took me for me to not get the Macum on board. It looks like, I just realized, all the pets match the name, and then the boards are shortened or different. So the Goro and Diddy's boards are named differently. But yeah, let's go move on. We have 50-ish crate keys, 56, or not crate keys, box weight keys, and we need to get everything from DXZ, which I think is going to be the mythical and corrupted board, and the godly and corrupted head. So we'll go see what we can get. We already got the godly pet, so that knocks off the easiest fourth of what we're missing. And yeah, let's continue going through. It's kind of annoying that all of the side stuff is blocking the view. We already got another lore master, which is pretty cool. It's probably one of the, it's a pretty purple pet, so pretty cool. But yeah, let's get into a time lapse of opening the rest of these. And finally, we got something we didn't have. We now are only missing the corrupteds from that. That took us about 20-ish keys. So in the next 20, we can hopefully get both the corrupteds from this, and then still have a little bit more to go try to get the corrupted board from Mackie that we kind of just skipped. And that looks like a new board, I think. Yay! There we go. We got the corrupted board already from the X. So now all we need is to get this head, and then we'll be done with this crate. So yeah, that's pretty quick succession, getting two things that we didn't have. I don't really like the look of the EXE board. Didn't really look that good, but we need it for the collection, so yeah. And there we go. We got all. That was really quick succession. Getting all the rest of those things from the EXE. It was a very long dry spout of just other things, and then we finally got everything. And so now you can see I am completely done with the pets, and now all I need is a singular board from Makimon. So we'll go over here and spend the last like 30-ish keys that we have on this. Hopefully we can get another Makimon head. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, we're trying to go for the last corrupted board that we don't have. Yeah. So, let's see. When it lags, you always know it's going to be a legendary pet. Since that is, my pet inventory is ridiculously full. But yeah. And that looks like the board, which means I now have a spare 7 block spike keys. So we used just under, we used 199 block spike keys, just under 200, and we got one of everything from every crate. Looking in my inventory, you can see I have 2 of some heads, but 1 of most, and then we have just barely 1 of each board. In terms of mythicals, I have a lot of drifties, 1 flash, and 1 Luna. I think I want to go and spend a little bit more on Coven Case, and just to get a little bit more of the stuff from her crate. So we'll go spend the last 37 on Coven Case crate, and maybe a few other crates, depending on what I see fit. But yeah, that was a very good unboxing session. And in my opinion. So, yeah. It took us only 12 keys to get everything from the Coven K crate. And then the first time I was doing this, so pretty nice to see. Looks like the Scoops is not wanting to render correctly, so yeah, a lot of this stuff textures aren't rendering correctly when I'm unboxing, which is kind of weird. Hey, looks like that. We got another Luna, which is pretty cool. And that looks like a pet. Another Scoops. And that's another legendary pet. And yeah, this has probably been the best luck I got in this video so far. Let's see what. Oh, look, another Tato. Tatos are cool. Another Luna. But let's see, where are we on our keys? We have 15 keys left. There's 5 rooms, so we'll go do 3 more keys from all of them. See which one we get the most luck with. So, 1 on Coven. Got a Luna board, so that's going to be pretty hard to beat. Those mythical boards I find are pretty rare compared to like the mythical pets, and probably we'll just get a lot of legendaries with these last 15. But this is the Spurt, another legendary board. So we got 1 mythical, 2 legendary boards from that. Got a godly board from Mackie's, a legendary pet which I don't like. And the last one is another godly board. So probably still got better luck with the single mythical from the Cohen case. We'll go put 3 more into here. Got a legendary board. Legendary pet, so this one's shaping up to be the worst great to... And it looks like this one's winning since it gave me another Diddy head, which is pretty ridiculous for three keys on it. So we'll add that to the stack. Over here we'll go for 3 of these. A USB, which is the godly board, and oh, that's pretty cool. Corrupted board, another corrupted board from Goros, and so this is looking like the second best. Sorry, Coven K's crate. You have failed to produce the best things, seeing how I have managed to get 2 corrupteds already from the other ones. And so this is my last 3 block spike keys, and they're going into the XCs, so we'll see what we get. I am really starting to hate the look of the goggles. So that's not doing very well. It looks like the legendary board. I think this one's probably taking Dead Blast in terms of getting good stuff. Yeah, this one's clearly Dead Blast. Mackey's. In terms of the last 3 crate keys that I spent on each of them, VXE got Dead Blast in terms of luck. Mackey got second to last. Coven got a solid 3rd place, right in the middle, and then we got 2 corrupteds from the Goros and Diddies. So yeah, and all in all, we got quite a few dead heads from all those 226 keys. We got 2 Diddies, 2 Goros, 2 Makimons, and then a single VXE. And we got also the first 50, we did get that mini final, so that's going to be pretty helpful. In terms of boards, we got 1 of every single board except for Goros, which we got that lucky second one of. Pretty late. Makimons took forever though. I mean, it is a really cool looking board. We're going to go equip that really quick. It does look pretty cool. But yeah, and then in terms of the mythicals, we got 4 Dias, 3 Drifties, a single Flash, and then pretty good amounts of all the other stuff. And then we got a decent amount of mythical pets, a few Color Blasters, some Lore Masters, Potato, a few Fuzzes, Technoscore. But yeah, and then a lot of miscellaneous godlies, a lot of creepy cats. And a lot of creepy cats and plasmas. But yeah, that was a pretty nice unboxing session, if I do say so myself. But yeah, now I wonder what else we can go unboxing this time. All right, that's me being done with the video portion. That was a 30-minute recording for opening 226 block spike keys, which is something that's definitely going to have to be edited quite a bit to make a pretty good time lapse. So yeah, that was actually really cool to being able to get all that cool stuff. So we now have a ridiculous amount of stuff that we need to go lock, and quite a bit corrupted heads. So that was really cool getting all of these corrupted heads. But yeah, let's go lock all the mythicals though, since these color blasters aren't going. I don't want to delete these. These are pretty good trading stuff. Yeah, that was, thank you everyone who was watching that. That was me recording for some video stuff, so wasn't really interacting with live chat. So I saw Mobile Legend, or the Roblox Legend was he said was his previous name, or they said. And so yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about these godlies. I don't think I'll be clearing out my inventory anytime soon, so I'm not going to worry about locking them, per se. They'll definitely be given away, since I don't think anyone really will trade anything worthwhile for these anymore. and so we'll hold on to them though. It was nice to see, like, what, we got 10 creepy cats, which is pretty ridiculous compared to some of the other things that we have. Like, only got 3 airheads and 4 jaspers, but yeah. Yeah, that was a really, really nice unboxing experience though. It did help that we had 200 plus block spike keys, so large number, the rule of large numbers or whatever, really did come help out with that. So I did end up getting some good stuff. So we filled down our journal. I'm trying to think about anything else I need to record for that video. That's 3 things I have. I'm thinking that's it. But yeah. Let's see. I think that'll be it for this stream. I can't think of anything else I need to do. I might record a little bit extra for that video that I'm planning on releasing over the weekend. But yeah, we did get Fern done. We did go, we did get a lot of random stuff, like these boards and a lot of champions. I know people will want those for me to give away, so stay tuned for these live streams for when I'd give those away. But yeah, I can't think of anything else I need to do this, or was planning on doing this stream. I mean, I do have the... Ooh, I could open some Grim Loot bags. Yeah, I guess we'll record me opening 49 Grim Loot bags, even though no one really cares about that. Just in case. One last thing I found that I was going to open is these Grim Loot bags. So we'll open all these really quick. It is hopefully not accidentally open the 1 year bag. I want to save that one. So we'll go through these really quick. Not that I really need anything from these. I mean, it's just, like, not even the gems are pretty helpful, so we're just going to go through these. And look at that. We got 3 royals from 49, which isn't too bad. A tiny bit of gems. They aren't that good. And yeah, I can't find anything else I could add into this video, but thank you guys for watching. And I mean, I could go through my key drives. So we'll go through our key drives. Yeah, that sounds like it. Actually, now we'll save those for a different video of me getting a mini guardian. If I ever get a mini guardian, that'll be cool. So, I think that'll be it for this stream. Thank you to everyone who came out and watched at any point, especially to people who chatted in the live chat. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, I did get a lot of stuff recorded that I'll be hopefully editing into a video at some point and pushing out over the weekend. But yeah, trying to think. Anything else? Yeah, that'll be it for the stream. Goodbye.